Finding and marketing your type.
This particular Porsche campaign was trying to make a Porsche 911 convertible more like an everyday car.
Okay,
so they needed, so it wasn't necessarily like the guy who's going to walk down the runway or be a Gucci ad. It was a guy that is a little more everyday, more, I think they said, Tom Hanksian for this kind of thing. Not just a guy that's going to sit there with a rock square jaw and chisel and be like Deadwood, you know?
Right.
So I booked a National Chrysler commercial a few years ago where they didn't have a callback, they had an all-back, which is everybody they saw there. There were 400 people at this callback. They had to do it at a theater because it was a big spot and it was a big director that did it. It was a big movie director, and they needed, and they said, they actually saw my headshot and they said, you look like David Schwimmer. So they already had me picked, like before, during the 400-person callback. I only went to the callback. I didn't even go to the first.
Wow.
And they already had me targeted. They told me, for somebody just getting into this business, whether it's acting, I don't know, just look at a magazine, do research, look in a magazine and see, you know, be very objective and ask other people who you trust, like what your type would probably be. Mm-hmm. And then look at magazines and look at pictures and find that. And once you find out what your type is, because it's show business, like market that. Mm-hmm. Like, this is my type, this is what I do best, this is my wheelhouse, and I can do this better than anybody else.